just a little over a year ago, I ended up buying the abandoned house that's right next to my shop. We're gonna go over there, take a look at some of the updates on the house. Stick around until the end. I am gonna let you guys know the fate of what I'm gonna be doing with that building. If we're gonna be either restoring it or if we're gonna be taking it down. So stick around till the end. So let's head over there. It looks a lot different. So basically, I'll let you guys look right here. So over here, the house, it looks a lot different than it did before. Pretty much I started taking the siding off the house in order to get a better look at how the structure looks underneath. You can see we got all these overgrown weeds over here. The house is really in a little bit worse shape than I originally thought. But you can see right here we've got the old like wood siding. We've got the old wood right there, the old like yellow siding on there. Right over here, it actually looks a lot better than the old shingles that were on the house. I'll show you guys a clip of what it used to look like right here. I have seen raccoons getting up into the house and how it looks right now. Yeah, I personally prefer that wood siding a lot better than the old siding that was on there. So here's another look, kind of what we're looking at right here. You can see up here, since I took that siding off, you can see a couple holes right there. And there's a big one right up in here, kind of hidden underneath. Definitely some animals that were like living in the attic and inside the house. And there's a really bad spot on the back of the building right here. And you can just see this is where all of that water and everything was just coming down the back side of this. So really all down the back side of this house, this right here is the worst spot of the house. Right up in here, you can see where that little hole is in the roof, and pretty much it just kind of started deteriorating everything down along the back side. Now, one thing that I did find in this house when I was kind of stripping down the outside of it, I did find a room that we have not gone in yet, and that would be right up here. Now, originally, when I was walking around the outside of this house, I thought that that was just an access panel up to the attic. But when we were up in the attic, now that I'm thinking about it, I didn't remember seeing that door through at the end of the attic when we got up there. So what it looks like is this part of the house right here, this is basically the attic top space where we were. There's that chimney that we saw up there. And now you can see there's two different types of wood on this very back part. And you can see the old stone foundation here. And then it basically starts to be like the brick section here. So this section was an addition much later on. So that's why this little section right here with that enclosed door up here, that little access panel, that's its own little room. So when I was up there, I was taking off the siding. I poked my head in there real quick. There's a couple things up there, but I personally have not gone inside the room yet. So I'm gonna get a ladder and we're gonna prop that up and we're gonna go in there. But first I wanna show you guys inside the house, kind of show you the updates of how it looks right now. It looks, not gonna lie, worse than it was before. So right here, as we're going into the house, you can see right here, just some more of that deterioration on the wood. Right there, that's the old original beams inside the house there. Just look at all that deterioration. Just a shame the condition that this building has been left in, sitting vacant for so long. So let's go inside. All right, this is pretty bad. So this actually is from us. We wanted to see what was behind the walls. A few people that we talked to, they were like, hey, you know, check the walls. Sometimes, you know, in the olden days, they would hide stuff in the walls. Sometimes they'd hide money. We haven't found anything, but pretty much us pounding through to the walls to see what's in there. That's from us. And up here, the ceiling, we kind of wanted to see what was above. And you can see these old wooden beams, like the old floorboards. You can see these big thick beams right here. These are all solid, and we've got like the plaster and lath up here. So we wanted to see what was above the ceiling, just that old wood right there. And yeah, it looks like a crazy mess. And yeah, you can see some more here where we kind of poke through the wall, see if we can find anything. Did not see anything in that wall right there. So unfortunately, we didn't find any money, not yet at least. I'm gonna take you guys upstairs where there's a lot more damage, specifically in that area along the backside where that water's been coming through. All right, guys, we are gonna make our way back upstairs. Hopefully there's no animals up here. Freaks me out every time. You can see right here, we poke through the wall again to see if we can find anything. There's some more of those really thick beams that construct this house. Go up here a little bit more. Not much over here. Thought I just heard something. So that is the attic right there. That's where we crawled through before. And here is the room over here. And right here, this is the big area of damage that we're looking at. So obviously you can see right now we pretty much have a hole straight through the building to the outside. And then if we look up through here, you can see there's that hole in the roof that kind of just been deteriorating down along this thing. Look at how big these beams are, guys. Just all deteriorated. So just look at how brittle this wood is, guys. Pretty much that goes straight to the outside. Not much saving this from the elements right now. Look at that. But I mean, at the same time, look at how thick these beams are. These things are really, I think the fact that these beams are so thick is really kind of why this house has stood strong for so many years. You just don't see houses built with those kind of beams, that kind of construction anymore. So that's a lot of the deterioration from up here. And then a couple other things that I wanted to take out of this house. These big radiators, these are going to be good for, you know, if somebody local has an older house that they want to renovate and get some radiators in. I'm going to try and get those out. So there's that one there, and then there's another one right in here, sitting right there. So I want to try and, I'll honestly probably just bust a window out, throw it out the window, and then, you know, probably try and sell it online or try and scrap them. And then the other thing that I wanted to take out of this house is these heaters. These heaters are really nice. We have two over there, and then there's a third one in the kitchen. Honestly, I could probably use that over at the shop. It's gonna help for heat in the winter because it gets really cold here in New York. And another thing that I might take out is the stove and the washer and dryer. Oh, I think there's only a washer here. I thought there was a dryer too, but the washing machine, honestly, if they're still in usable, good condition, I can probably throw them on like Facebook Marketplace, see if I can get a couple bucks for them. Obviously, I'll wash them and clean them up first, but we'll see if we can recoup some money from doing it that way. So that is pretty much it for the inside of the house. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get my ladder set up. There's a bug on my glasses. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get the ladder set up, and then we're gonna hop up into that little cubby hole that's up here in the attic, and we're gonna see what's up there. Now, like I said before, I did pop my head in there before and I got a quick glimpse. There's a few things up there, a few items, and you know, we're just gonna hop up there and we'll see what's in there. All right, here we go up the ladder. I am doing this a little sketchy because I'm doing it one-handed. One hand's holding the camera, but I think we'll make this up here okay. Hopefully none of you guys are scared of heights, so hopefully this video is not giving you the creeps by being so high up here. Okay guys, so here is the door. Let's get her open. As you can see, there's definitely some stuff up here. I'm gonna see if I can go from the ladder up into here and transition into here so we can kind of get a better look at what's exactly in this little crawl space. So let's do it. All right, not gonna lie, this is kind of sketchy. And this is a very small space. Oh boy, all right, here we go. Hopefully the ladder doesn't fall and I get stuck up here. All right, guys, so we are officially in here. My face hit this gigantic cobweb on the way up, so let's take this down real quick so we can go through and see exactly what's up here a little bit better. A little dusty. Looks like we got some water damage on the roof here. We've got all these little caster wheels. I'm not sure what these are for. Maybe like for like the bottom of like a little cart or something. They still seem to roll pretty good. Notice those. I'm not sure. Oh, look at this. Look at this, guys. I know exactly what this is. We got little ice skates. That's awesome. I wonder if there's a date union. Let's see if I can scratch that off. What's that say? Union Hardware Company, Connecticut, USA. That's pretty cool. That's awesome. I'm pretty sure these are ice skates. If I'm wrong, let me know in the comments, but these look like ice skates to me. That's pretty cool. They're not very sharp though. That's interesting. I don't know why somebody would have ice skates up in the top of an attic like this. It's not like you can access them really easily. So that's interesting. So we've got that ice skate here and we've got that one here. So that's cool. Not sure what these caster wheels are. If you guys know, let me know in the comments. You guys are awesome for that. We got 4 of those. Looks like we've got those stovepipes. Got a little Christmas tree base. So I might actually use that if I get a Christmas tree for the shop. We've got this little fan here too. I'm not sure. It's like a little electric fan. Definitely been sitting up here for a while. Casco, little electric fan. Looks like the wires have been cut. Not sure what application this would be used for or where it would be mounted. But, I mean, honestly, I bet it still probably works. What's this guy? Not sure what this is. Ooh, very dusty. If you guys know what this is, let me know. Okay, I'm just gonna say it now. If there's something in here that I'm either wrong about or I don't know what it is, let me know in the comments, because you guys are gonna be the ones helping me out on this. So we got this little guy. I don't know what this is. It's got some kind of intricate little thing right there. I have no clue what this is. So we got the little fan. We've got, looks like we got some poop over there. That's always fun. This, I just saw this from a little bit of ways away. So we got a little fishing reel, little vintage fishing reel. That's pretty cool. And I'm assuming this is the fishing rod. That I would be correct. Looks like we got the little fishing rod here. Got the fishing reel. That's a cool little combo. So here's our little collection of stuff so far. I got here, what is this? It's like a window blind. Trojan 5/16 roller, used everywhere in beautiful homes. Well, let me tell you, this is a very beautiful home, and this is definitely somewhere in that beautiful home. Yep, attached and hang shades. So it looks like this definitely used to be like a window blind of some kind. You can see the old staples from where the fabric was on there. So got the little ends right there. So yeah, it looks like this used to be a window blind. Columbia Mills Company, Inc. New York, Philly, Chicago, Cincinnati. Oh, they had a lot of locations. St. Louis. Made in USA. You don't see that too much anymore. What is this guy? What in the world is this? Oh. Okay, I am kind of clueless on this one, so you guys know what to do. My first thought is like a drinking fountain. I know that's definitely not right, but it kind of looks like something like that. Maybe like a bird bath, bird feeder thing. I have no clue. Definitely gonna need your help on this one in the comments for figuring out what the heck this thing is. Oh, it looks like we got another one of those window blinds. That one actually still has the stuff on it. There's another one. Looks like there's some more like nesting material in the corner over there from some of the animals that were living here. Let's see, we got some tins. What do we got here? Jiffy Lube. That's the only one that's on. That's like a little tin bucket, Jiffy. It's pretty cool. What do we got here? Looks like a little mixing thing. Yeah. So looks like it might have fit right in there or something. I don't know. What is this? Oh my! Look at this little guy. I thought this was just a little piece of wood, but it's a little baseball bat. Look at that. That's pretty neat. What does this say? Oh, it even sounds like a baseball. Oh, it's a baseball bat with a little engraving of a bat on it. How clever. Look at that. See if I can make out what this says. E25, regular US, Athens, Georgia. That's pretty cool. I wonder if this is like a little youth like baseball bat or something. That's pretty cool. I'm gonna set that to the side. I'm gonna bring that down with me. All right, I think the last thing we've got is this big jar here. Big guy, very dusty. Bring that jar here. What in the heck is this? So it's a jar, but it's got like this metal mesh surrounding it. What was this used for? It's got like a little spring thing on the top. Maybe something for wine, possibly. My trivia knowledge is kicking in. My guess on this one is going to be something for like wine making or like alcohol. Maybe something right here to like relieve gases out if you're like fermenting fruit to make wine. That's my guess. Yeah, I don't know. That one's kind of cool. I feel like this might be worth some money. Not too sure. I don't know what this is. I feel like I'm gonna get a raccoon coming out of here or something. What is this? What is this guy? I'm gonna guess something for a fire, like a fireplace maybe. Looks like we got like a little inlet hose, possibly for some type of fuel. And then that would be like the burning chamber. I have no clue. Set that over here. And I want to say that is pretty much it. All right, it's getting a little dusty up here, so I'm going to scoot out of here. I'm going to see what I can grab and bring this down. Whew, okay, let's get out of here. This is the sketchy part. Going in is one thing. Coming out, that's totally different. Whew, this is sketchy. All right, I think we're getting somewhere. All right, I'll see you guys on the bottom. Here are the more interesting things that we found in the secret room in the house. We've got this big jug, which I think is for some kind of like wine making. We've got that little spring up here, so I think this is for wine. Not sure what these little caster wheels are for. We've got what I believe are ice skates for like attaching on the bottom of your shoes. Got that old fan, that Casco fan, and we've got that baseball bat made in Athens, Georgia. And if you guys are new to this channel, my name's Rob. I run a motorcycle dealership here in Niagara County, New York. I purchased the house next door last year, a little over a year ago. And if you guys have not seen the first video of us going through that house for the very first time, I'll put that video link right here. So welcome to the channel. If you guys have not already, check out some of the other videos I have, and I will see you guys next time. Later.